Someone asked me why I'm making it seem like I can go back to Somalia. Well, the only thing I can say to that is, as someone with a psychology degree, and you don't have to have a psychology degree to know this, but some people may not know this, that there is something called generational trauma. Just like we inherit our DNA from our parents, we also inherit their fears and traumas as well. So, there are things like trauma that can be passed down from one generation to another. So, I have a fear of going back to Somalia without ever having seen it, unfortunately. But I love my country and I would love to go see it. I would love to go touch the sand, smell the air, conversate with the people, and eat its fruits. But life is step by step, and I would love to start with baby steps. I would love to visit Jigjiga, and I would love to go to Garowe. I would also love to go visit Hargeisa and Borama and stay in Dar es Salaam, that's in Mogadishu. But yeah, baby steps, baby steps, until I get to Hamar, inshallah. But yeah, no, that's it. And generational trauma is real, you guys. Wallahi, it is real. And even though I can just pick up my passport and book a ticket and fly to Somalia right now, it's just not that easy. It's really not that easy. And I hope that some people can really understand it. I would love to start with baby steps.
Now, y'all don't want to go back, but y'all are perfectly fine with not taking accountability, right? Y'all are perfectly fine with all this taxpayers' money that has been stolen and nothing has been done about it. Y'all are okay with that. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. So guys, all credit goes to all these creators. I'm going to let these videos play and I'm going to allow you guys to watch and let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know what you think about all the Somalis that really do not want to go back to Somalia, and then again they are doing things to hurt the American government. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section and I'll see you at the end of the video.
Know that he called African nations a shithole in his first administration. We know that when he came down that escalator, he said he was going to stop Muslim immigration into this country. And so it is not surprising that he is going after black immigrants in this country. And it's certainly not surprising that he's choosing a black immigrant community that is also Muslim. But what I would like to say is that most of us are citizens. On our passport, it says we are nationals of this country. We love that Minnesota has welcomed us. Many of us have not been settled in Minnesota. We chose it as a home because the Minnesota people and the state is beautiful and very welcoming. And we are going to be here regardless of what the president has to say.
We are staying here and we are not going anywhere. Why? Because we are a taxpayer, we are citizens, we are legal residents, we are contributors, we are consumers, we serve our military, we serve our law enforcement, we serve our medical facilities in the United States, we serve our education system, we serve in any blue-collar jobs in America. So we are in every single industry in America, we are in it. Because of that, we are part of the society, and to select a certain community is un-American. So we're staying here and we're not going anywhere, right? Assalamu alaikum wa Somali Ma'asalama.
This is all I know.
I was only 3 years old when I came, and this is my home, and this has got to stop.
I'm not scared, so I'm citizen. I'm happy. I'm United States. I brought up America. I'm happy. So why you asking me? Some guys asking me, give me basmati, give me a green card. Why? Why you asking me?
Almost every Somali person living here is a citizen.
There's more than 100,000 Somalis in Minnesota. Roughly 84,000 reside in the metro. The journey from Somalia started decades ago.
My family immigrated here to Minneapolis, to Minnesota in 1993. As my father says, we came to a cold, place, but we found people with warm hearts.
My parents wanted to provide us a good opportunity for us to chase after that American dream, right?
Many fleeing from civil war, crossing continents for a chance to build something, a chance for their children. For Sumaya Mahmood, her parents' struggle paved the way for her to shine. Despite the rhetoric, she's grateful to be Somali and American.
One thing they taught me was resilience and not letting, other people's perception of you limit what you can do for yourself. I was born in Kenya, and then I grew up here, started kindergarten, K through 12, all the way up to college here in Minnesota.
Somalis in Minnesota are so successful. I take multiple trips a year to Minnesota, and I leave so inspired. You have Somali-owned law firms, Somali-owned pharmacies, Somali-owned everything you can think of, and it's so inspiring to see that what my community could do in just 30 years. Literally, we came to this country not speaking English, not knowing anything. We're Black, Muslim, we're immigrant, and we're able to be that successful. It should be really applauded. Like, I need Trump to stand up and applaud for us.
But according to the data, they're not, though. According to a study done in December of this year on Somali immigrants in Minnesota, there are now 75,000 people. More than half, 52% of Somali children in Minnesota live in poverty. Compare that to about 8% of children in native-born households. That is not a small gap, that is a canyon. 1 out of 8 children living in poverty in Minnesota is from a Somali household. Education-wise, about 39% of Somalis don't even have a high school diploma, compared to 5% of native Minnesotans. And even living here for over 10 years, half still don't even speak English well. Okay, now let's get to the bread and butter. Let's talk about welfare. 54% of Somali-headed households are on food stamps. 73% have at least one person on Medicaid. And nearly 9 out of 10 Somali households with children receive some kind of government assistance. So when someone says, look how successful they are, I have to ask by what definition? Of course, there are some successful Somali individuals, but individual success stories don't override population-level reality. If your definition of success is mass dependency on government-funded welfare, then yep, we're applauding. And this isn't hate, it's math. These numbers come straight from census data and public records. Ignoring them doesn't make them disappear, it just makes honest conversations possible.
Hi, so I just really want to make this video from a human space. This is something I've been really meaning to say, and I'm so glad that I can finally articulate it to you guys. So I'm Somali, I grew up in Minnetonka, I've been raised here my entire life, I am born here, and I've lived here, I've studied here, I'm a pre-med, I do research, and that's usually the type of stuff I talk about on my page, but right now I feel like it's really important for me to say this. What I'm going to say is that I have been getting so many messages telling me to go back to your country, but the reality of the situation is the United States is the only country I've ever known my entire life. And the thing is, the great irony of it all is I'm not the ambassador of Somalia. I don't speak for Somali people. I'm not a spokesperson for this community. I'm just one young person trying to study, navigate life, and live like any other 20-something-year-old living here in this state. And so something that I feel like is going on is that there's a lot of immigrant people and first-gen, second-gen kids like me with this weight on our shoulders trying to explain everything going on in our communities, trying to defend our communities. But I'm really no different from any other 20-something-year-old trying to make it here in this state, in this country, in this world. And so I'm sharing this because I really feel like a lot of us are being treated this way and dealing with this quietly, but the reality is we aren't symbols, we aren't some type of ambassador, we are just human beings like everybody else.
Guys, what do you think? Because I feel like all those problems that the Somalis are having, they brought it upon themselves. And for the president to be saying that they are garbage and he doesn't want them in America, they brought it upon themselves. I mean, they are not the only immigrants that are in America. We have various immigrants of different nationalities in America. And although we know the president stands on immigration, right? But you don't see him calling any other nationality that name, right? And the fact that Somalis have this sense of pride that they cannot even afford to take accountability for their actions. Talking about all this time, when Nick Shirley came out, many of them were attacking the guy, saying the guy was onto them, even with all the evidences and all the proofs and everything that guy brought out, all the receipts that he brought out, they still kept saying that it is a lie. They still kept saying that, oh, he's just onto them, he just hates them. Like, guys, I watched so many videos of so many of the Somalis, and after each video, right, many of them, in fact, almost all of them, they do not have anything reasonable to say. The least you can do is to say, oh, okay, with all these evidences, with all these receipts, with all these things that have been brought to the table, okay, let's see where we'll start from. Let's see those that are actually responsible for all these things, and let's bring them to justice, right? You will think that that is the reasonable thing that they are going to say or that they are going to do. No. All they do after they set up their phone and tripod or whatever is to come to the camera and start saying, oh, the president is on to us. Oh, they want us out. We're citizens. We pay taxes. Nobody is saying that you're not a citizen, and nobody is saying that you don't pay taxes. What we are saying is that all those fraud and allegation charges that have happened, and even when you see Ilan Omar defending her people, right, even after everything that America has done for her, you know that there is an issue. You know that from the beginning and from the foundation, they have accountability issues, like every single one of them. I mean, the first step to admitting an error, right, is for you to just admit and take accountability. But when you cannot even admit, then you know that the issue runs so deep. So when they just come out to defend themselves and say, oh, we pay taxes, oh, we do this, we're citizens, we do this, we do that, and then they go on and on and on, and they ignore the issue, they ignore the problem. I mean, you guys came to America with nothing, and America gave you a basis, they gave you a foundation, they gave you a platform to shine, and many of you, with that pathway, you have, gotten your citizenship or whatever it is, and you guys had to pay. I mean, those of you that, were responsible for all these fraud cases, you guys, the best you could do for America is to go behind their back, create fake child care programs and all those things that y'all have been accused of. Create everything and siphon money out of the government, taxpayers' money, Americans' taxpayers' money. And Americans are saying that, we are not having this. Something has to be done. And they want you guys out of America. I mean, I will be pissed. I'm not American and I'm pissed. Okay? Because I cannot be working 2-3 jobs, right? Paying taxes. And then somebody will be sitting in their homes, right? Crossing their legs and be siphoning the money out of me. It is not done. And now when it's time for, when Trump is now saying, oh, the TPS is ending and all of that, y'all are now saying that you don't want to go back to Somalia. I mean, the argument, the anger is justifiable. It is really justifiable. I'm not American and I'm pissed. Guys, what do you think in the comment section? I really want to hear from you. What do you think about these Somalis that just come online and refuse to take accountability, refuse to say they are sorry, no apology, nothing whatsoever. They are just standing on their ground and they are being defensive, and it pisses me off. Gosh, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. And if you have found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can know when I post a new video. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Ciao.